so happy to be here with you. Um, I hope I'm live. I think I'm live. Shoot. I hope I'm live. Hello, ladies. Hello. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So excited to be here with you, ladies. And I am going to try to find it on my phone. I want to make sure I'm live. I can't see any comments right now, so I'm not sure. And I did this a different way tonight. I did it through like a scheduling thing. Oh, I see someone on. So I think I'm live. You know, loves. I love technology. I love all the cool things that we can do, for sure. So ladies, I can't wait to spend a little time with you this Monday. I haven't gone live in this group in a while, and I love this group. I love the things that happen in this group, and I think I'm live. Oh, that's so funny. I am live. Yay! Okay, so I just wanted to come. I think here we are, we're on the 18th, and I read somewhere yesterday by the 17th of January. Hi, Nancy. Most ladies have already given up on any kind of New Year's resolution, or they've given up on any sort of goals. And hi, Melissa. And, I remember weight loss just being on my goal list every single year. And so tonight I really want to talk about, hi Kelly, hi Susan. I really want to talk about how to stop quitting on yourself and how to stop quitting on your goals. And so I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to give you 3 kind of steps to get you started. And then you'll for sure want to wait till the end because I have something for you. So, hi, Becky. So, love when all my Transform ladies come on. So I have to tell you, ladies, this really cute story about today. So, I have a granddaughter, and she is 7. She is in the 1st grade, and she texted me earlier, and hi MJ, hi Sharon, hello ladies. And she texted me earlier, and I get this text from her mom's phone, and it said, hi Mimi, is this you? I'm like, this is Mimi. I go by Mimi. I'm like, this is Mimi. And then I see, she said, this is Belle. I was like, hi, Belle. And she's like, and we're texting, which, I don't know, can she text? She's writing text, right? I think she's in 1st grade, but she's doing this. So then she texts me this, thing. We're going back and forth. I told her I'm going to see her on Saturday. I miss her, all of this stuff. Then she tells me, hi, Teresa. Hi, Jenny. So then she tells me, I have to tell you, if you have kids or grandkids, this is so cute. She's like, my daddy told me to text you because she wants to go on a baking show. And if I could please teach her how to bake a cake, because I don't know if she's been watching some cooking show. I don't know what she's been doing, but she's like, can you please teach me how to bake a cake? I swear, I was like, okay, Saturday, I guess we're baking a cake. And yes, I can teach you how to bake a cake because she wants to go on some cooking show, which I just thought was adorable. So, I don't know, but when my granddaughter texts me, even though it was from her mother's phone, I don't know, it just was so, it's a little strange to me still, but super cute. And I'm going to be baking a cake on Saturday with my granddaughter, which is so fun. So I hope all of you ladies have just had a beautiful weekend. And I know I did for sure. And it's been really exciting. Today, actually, I was off from my day job and I did a lot of shipping. So in Transform Weight Loss Program, when ladies join, they get a bonus. A bonus is going on right now. And so they get this box, and it's full of, goodies, right? And so today, and then on top of it, we just redesigned our 2021 planner for Transform Weight Loss Program. And a lot of my ladies, ordered the planner, or actually we had given it to them for free for some other stuff. So I'm not kidding. Hi, Eunice. Hi, Andrea. So when I say, if you look in the story, so if you go to Beef Like Coaching, and you look at the story, so if you like Beef Like Coaching, the business page, you'll see the stories and you'll see this huge old shipping bag with all the stuff. But I felt really accomplished after I got everything packed up. And then, Paul will take it to the post office tomorrow. But I love thinking of my ladies opening their box, especially all my new ladies that have come into Transform. We just opened on January 13th. We've been closed since October. And so, just welcoming in all the new ladies has been super fun. And it's fun to watch ladies decide to, do something different. I think so many of us tried so many other quick fix diets and all the things. And it's really nice when I think you decide that I'm going to change my mindset. I'm going to change from the inside out. I'm no longer going to look for some quick fix diet, and all the things. Oh, thank you very much, Beef Like Coaching. I'm not sure who it's someone on my team. Hi, Jen. Oh, thank you, love. Do you ladies like this? This is, I feel very fancy tonight, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to bring it tonight because, I have lots of dresses in my closet, and I had bought this for the virtual event, but I bought 5 or 6 dresses, and this didn't make the cut. So I had other dresses. This was for our Transform virtual event last year. We have another one coming up in April, so if you're in Transform. And so I know, I like it. It's the first time I've worn it, but I feel very glamorous. But we've been watching Downton Abbey, and they dressed up for dinner, for everything. So I was like, I'm going to bring it for my ladies tonight. So thank you, Jen. So yes, so we have just been doing so much, so many fun things in Transform. And again, I just love all the new ladies. So let's talk about quitting. And let's transition into tonight's topic, because I think, loves, there's a couple reasons why so many of us are on the diet roller coaster. And so when I think about, being on the diet roller coaster for almost 38 years. Almost 38 years I was on the diet roller coaster. I had tried every diet, every food plan, everything in the books. And I really, did it because I don't know, when I very first, when I was, in my teens and 20s, I don't think mindset change was really out there. It was all about counting calories, exercising more, low fat, right? That was kind of the range. And so it just put me into these many years of looking for a magical fix, right? A magical food plan, a magical thing. And, I just did it so many times. And I think about this because, it's New Year's. So all the diet companies and all the things, they're selling all the things. And, I get it, right? And I think people can have success with those for sure. But I know for me, I needed something that I could do forever. I couldn't, because I was always an all or nothing girl. I'd love to see in the comments. Hi, Amy. Hi, Melissa. I'd love to see in the comments any of you who are kind of in or out, all or nothing. So diets always kept me in this kind of all or nothing thinking, where I was either on a diet and I was restricting and doing the things that I was supposed to do, exercising like a fiend, whatever it was, or I was completely out and I was just binging. And I don't know, ladies, I would love to know if you're just so tired of that. I remember thinking, I'm just so tired of it. I'm just I didn't even want to binge anymore. I didn't want to restrict anymore. I was just so tired of thinking about food, thinking about my body, thinking about my weight, thinking about the clothes I couldn't fit into. I remember, hi Pam, nice to see you, my love. Hi Kelly. And so I remember just, not wanting to be on this kind of what I like to call the roller coaster anymore. And I was thinking about this today because I was doing some stuff for Transform, and I was thinking about, I used to have this picture on my desk, and it was from like 2007. I'm not even kidding. 2007, I went to this work event, and I had this really beautiful dress, and at that time, I was at a thinner weight because I had lost some weight, and that picture sat on my desk for years, like years. And I would look at that picture and just think, oh, if I could just get back to looking like that. If I could just get back. Do you have that picture? Like that picture where you're just like, you look at it and you see it and you just think, can I look like that? Can I look like that again? And it just leads you into this feeling of failure. And add in perfectionism, right? I always wanted to be perfect. I was the oldest and I was the peacemaker in my family. And I just really wanted to be perfect. And so when I would start a new diet or start a new plan, I would either again, do it all the way and be perfect. And then, or if I started to slip, if I started to fail, I would quit. I would give up. And I would start to binge. And it wasn't like this big, whoa, I'm quitting. It was just this small little quit on myself. And I'd slowly start overeating. And then, if something stressful happened or an event happened, I didn't know how to handle my feelings. I didn't know how to handle all the stress of just normal life. And food was always my comfort. Any of you, food, your comfort, your love, the thing that's there for you, even when, right? This is what we believe, what we think. And so it really just kept me on this kind of roller coaster ride. It was a really bad one for a really long time. And on top of it, I used to talk to myself in a way that I wouldn't talk to anyone else, right? I would tell myself that I wasn't good enough, and I was never, weight was always going to be my struggle, right? And my body wasn't good enough and all of the things. So, I tell you, this just really keeps us stuck. And I had this, I would say I've had lots of epiphanies since, but I remember this time, and this was back in, I don't know, maybe 20, let me think about this. 2014, I think, 2014. And I had gone back to a national program. I failed. Every meeting I went to, I'd gain weight. It would be humiliating. You got to weigh in and you bring your little card to weigh in. And then she'd look, and the lady was always nice, and she'd be like, no, you got, always they were nice. But I was shame and felt embarrassed. And I just remember thinking, I can't do this anymore. I can't, somehow I have got to figure this out. Somewhere I've got to figure this out. And I went on kind of this journey of learning everything and doing research and investing, lots of my own time, my own money to figure out what I now know and what I teach and what I, share with all of you, what I share in the Transform Weight Loss program. And it really started with changing my thoughts and beliefs. And I know, when I say that, it sounds so big, right? Change my thoughts and beliefs. But there is a really simple process to do that. And it starts with us becoming more conscious. It starts with us just noticing, what are the limiting thoughts we have? And so I want to give kind of the 3 ways that you can begin So if you're in Transform Weight Loss Program, because I know I have a lot of my ladies on here, loves, this is in the weight loss course. And so you have just even a much deeper dive on this. In the weight loss course, there's actually several modules. But if you're not in the weight loss course, weight loss program, I want to give you kind of very simple 3 easy things to kind of start with. And the first one is really this identifying your quitting. And I know quitting sounds so strong, right? Like quitting. But you really need to know what it looks like for you, right? And when you stop showing up for yourself, when you stop paying attention, when you stop noticing what you're eating, when you stop noticing, how you're treating your body, how you're showing up for yourself, all of those are just ways that we slowly, right? It's tiny little quits, I like to call them. And so the first step is just identifying, what does quitting look like for you? And ready for this? Back to me if I lost you, because this is a really important one. What do you get out of quitting? And I tell you, this is so important because every time we quit on something, every single time, we get a temporary sense of relief. And I always like to compare this to, it's kind of like, if you were going to go to like some big party on Saturday night, and maybe you weren't like that crazy about going. I'm an introvert, so I mostly don't want to go, but I like to go once I'm there, but it's just all the drama before I go. And then you get, this, text that the party's been canceled, and you're like, relief. That's it, Kelly. Relief, right? You get this like temporary, relief. That's what happens anytime that you quit on yourself. You do get, a dopamine hit. You do get a little bit of endorphins, actually. You get this, there's hormones in your body that actually release, and it is relief. And it is this sense of, okay, right? And especially if you've been on a very restrictive diet. I mean, how many of you have been on a restrictive diet and then you've been on this very restrictive diet and then you're like, okay, I'm not doing this. This isn't working. And then you're like, oh my gosh, where are the crumble cookies? Crumble cookies. I'm sure they have these all over the country, not just crumble, but they have all the fancy cookies now. One of those, I would say, out in our Utah, Arizona area is called Crumble, and they're ridiculous. And so you're like, where's the crumble cookie? Where's the, donut, whatever, pizza, whatever it is that is your pleasure. And so you have this feeling. And so the first step in stop quitting on yourself is really just knowing, what does it look like? How does it show up for you? And what do you really get out of it? And what are you telling yourself, ladies, when you start quitting? Ladies, we do this. We tell ourselves all the reasons. I don't have time. I'm too busy. This isn't going to work. I am, weight loss is hard. I don't want to eat like this. Maybe I'll just be fine at this weight. How many times have you told yourself, okay, I'm just, I know I'm uncomfortable in my body and I know that I don't want to be at this weight, but I've just decided everything's okay and I'm just going to do it. I did. I remember feeling like that, feeling just like, I just don't want to deal with this anymore. So what does quitting look like for you? And what do you get out of quitting? And what thoughts are around? So the first part is just identifying, what does quitting look like for you? Now the second part to really stop quitting on yourself is, Andrea, you're an introvert too. I know, me too. I mean, yes, I am. I was a perfectionist, and my how my brain and all of our brains are wired is, we have this primitive brain and it's always looking for failure, right? I think our brains can always tell us what we're doing wrong. It's kind of like, have you ever like had a review with your boss, and then like before you go in for your review, you're thinking about everything that you've ever done wrong. You're not thinking about the 52 things that you've done right. You're just like, okay, I could have done this. Or they ask like, can I talk to you? Like you get a meeting on your calendar and you're like, oh my gosh, what do they want to talk to me about? Right? And it's really nothing. Maybe it's because you did amazing things. But that's how our brain is. Our brain is always looking for our failures, for the things we've done wrong, for the ways that we can improve. And so the second tip I want to give you tonight on how to stop quitting is starting to look for your success, starting to find what you're doing right. Hi, Deborah. Hello, ladies. Oh, so glad you're here, Deborah. And so starting to look for your success. And, when you start to look for them, one of the things that I do every single day is I do what I like to call reflection work. And I teach this in Transform in depth. And that's our planner that I was talking about earlier. But what I like to do every day is write down what I'm successful at. I like to write, where are my successes? Because my brain is never going to serve that up. My brain is always going to tell me what I'm doing wrong. And this is what I know for sure. Success builds on success. When you start feeling successful, when you start feeling like, yeah, I'm doing well. Have you ever had that feeling where you're like, okay, this is working. Like, okay, I'm starting to kind of get this, right? I'm starting to kind of learn this. I'm starting to like figure this out. When you start to, again, look for your success, and it just really starts building on itself. And I say this because so often we we don't want to be proud of ourselves. We don't want to congratulate ourselves. I don't know where we learned it, to be honest. I think it was like, don't be braggy, or maybe we saw someone, but, being proud of your accomplishments, it's so important. Being proud of your successes. This is what I love about the community and Transform, because our ladies share their weight loss celebrations, and it's a thing of beauty. My success, your success, doesn't diminish anyone else's success. And so, it's so important that we just celebrate each other and that you celebrate yourself. And so the second step is really looking for your own success and writing it down. So your brain really starts to, understand it, watch it, and see it. Now, the third part of this, ladies, this is an important one. And I tell you, I believe that so many of us, and you tell me if this is you too, I'd love to know. Hi, Lucia, if this is you. So many of us, we really talk to ourselves in a way that is negative, that we put ourselves down. I like to call it where we kind of do a little beat down with ourselves. We, tell ourselves these things about us, about our bodies. We walk past the mirror, we're like, ugh, right? We don't want to undress. We don't want to in front of the mirror. We carry a lot of shame about our bodies. We carry a lot of shame about, failing on weight loss. We believe that, right? These are just, I don't believe it's true. It's just thoughts and beliefs that we have. And so this is the one thing that I know. So I have a lot of successful ladies in Transform. I have ladies who've lost, weight, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 pounds in Transform. And this is what I really know. And I know this for myself too. Ladies who lose weight, I want you to hear me, come back to me, because this is really important. Ladies who lose weight, the difference between those who do and those who don't is when they make a mistake, when they eat off plan, when they don't make their plan, when they overeat. At that moment, the next step, the conversation that they have with themselves after the mistake is all the difference. Because this is what you can do. I overate, I had a failure, you can go into a whole beatdown, and then you know what happens next? Then you're like, screw it, this isn't working. And then you quit. How many times have you done it? How many times? I ask you because I know. Remember, ladies, I'm just like you. I really do understand this. So you have this old thought, I overate, forget it, I might as well eat everything. And I'm just saying, you have to start changing the conversation that you have with yourself. You have to, when you make a mistake, when you make a mistake, when you overeat, when you eat off plan, loves, that next action, that next thought, you just have to think something different. Okay, why did I overeat? Was I feeling something I didn't want to feel? Was it stress? Do I have some sort of trigger? And we did really go in depth too on this with Transform, because I teach this concept called the next best action. And so we really we just did this future self workshop, and part of it was planning for your failures, right? How do you plan? If I overeat, what is my next best action? And so, ladies, the third tip that I want to give you in how to stop quitting on yourself is change the conversation with yourself. I just always wonder, when was it okay for us to really start to, think that it was okay to talk to ourselves in the way that we do? I think about my little granddaughter, Belle and Jackson, and I'm having another granddaughter, probably in a month, Emma. And I think, when is it okay that they start telling themselves they're not good enough? When is that okay? I think it's never okay. But for some reason, we just allow ourselves to talk to ourselves in a way that we wouldn't talk to anyone else. We wouldn't allow it. If you saw someone talking to me that way, you'd be like, whoa, what happened? If you saw that with someone in your family, you'd be like, whoa, 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 what's happening? But for some reason, we've just allowed it for so long. We've allowed these thoughts. And they're lurking back in our subconscious. They're back there and they're just telling us, oh, I know, Deborah. And they're just back there. They're just lurking in the background. And I'm just saying, we just got to change the conversation. And, loves, and when you can start to decide, I believe, it's funny. So what is today? Monday, Wednesday, I'm going to have a new podcast coming out on decisions, because I think decisions and making decisions are really important, and they really affect your weight loss. And I'm just saying, decide on purpose that you're just going to stop having negative conversations with yourself. Decide on purpose that if that thought comes in, you're just going to okay, we have this thing in Transform, and we actually have these little signs made. I'm like, I don't have one in here with me, but it was like, not today, Lizzie. Not today. We're not going to listen to that today. We're just not. And so the third tip that I have for you ladies, change the conversation with yourself. It is so vital in getting off the diet roller coaster for good. And ladies, I have to say, I watch so many of my ladies. Oh, Kelly, that's so good. Yeah, I do think we do that so often, right? So many ladies, because we failed for so long on the diet roller coaster, we're so scared at trying something new. We're so scared of, doing something different that we fail before we even begin. Kelly, that's such a good one. I've done it. I really do know. This is where I love to say, there's this little picture that I've seen, and it's like, all your dreams are on the other side of discomfort. I just want you to think about that. When you're uncomfortable, when you try something new, when you decide that you want to change, it's uncomfortable. Your brain gives you all the reasons why. But when you make that decision and you start showing up for yourself, you become unstoppable. Unstoppable. So I want to ask you, ladies, how you're feeling right now. And are you feeling excited or a little overwhelmed? And so, I have a lot of tools out there. Really, when I say I've researched and I've tested this on myself and with all the ladies in Transform, all my clients, and I have Transform Weight Loss Program, and I want to show you how Transform Weight Loss Program can help you implement all of the different tools that I have and all of the different things that I teach. And so I'm going to ask just for a few minutes, and I want to tell you a little bit about it, and then you can ask any questions. I have a few of my mentors on here tonight, and so if you have any questions about Transform, please ask us about it. I really love what we've built in Transform, and I say we because it is a community. And, I think about, every woman that is in there and every lady that's in there, and they're amazing and beautiful. And I think about my team, and I want to ask you a question. Do you believe if you stopped quitting, you just stopped, you started showing up for yourself, and you invested in yourself, that you could lose weight for good? Do you believe that somewhere out there that could be possible for you? And I want to tell you, when I lost weight, ooh, love it, Kelly and Jen. When I lost weight for good, I hired a life coach. I got into a group coaching program because I knew that it was inside of me. I didn't want to count calories or points. I didn't want to, oh my heck. I just could not follow one more diet or exercise plan. I move my body now because I enjoy it, but has nothing to do with my weight. And I really, focused on what I could control. And I decided that I was going to find a different way than mindless dieting, these plans that were outside of me. And I just have to say, I want to tell you, I'm just no different than you are, my love. And Transform is based on 3 different elements. And I told you I had hired a one-on-one coach, and I was in a group coaching program. And so I knew that coaching was the way. I became a certified life coach because I knew that coaching, I had been coached, I had watched coaching, and it just really changed my life. Ladies, it has changed my life. Hi, Sonia. Changed my life. It has, changed my weight, but it also has, it saved my marriage. It's increased my income and my career, my confidence. I love my body and myself. And I have to say, I remember my mom always telling me to love myself because she loved me so much. I've been emotional about my mom lately, so I'm sorry, ladies. I've been thinking about her so much. She's been in my head lately. I don't know why. She's around me so much right now. And so my mom just, would tell me, Shannon, love yourself. You're the most beautiful girl, she would tell me, inside and out, inside and out. Because she's so proud of me, And but I didn't really know what that meant. I really didn't understand it until I started doing this work. And loving yourself is showing up for yourself. It's keeping commitments to yourself. It's changing the conversation with yourself. That is what's possible with coaching. And I tell you, love, oh man, I know she is, Jen. Oh, I know she is. And so coaching is part of Transform. We have group coaching calls, and they're amazing. You can be coached or you can watch others be coached. And then we have a community. This was one of the things that was missing out of my one-on-one coaching that I was getting and my group coaching program. I knew that I had been alone in weight loss for so long. And I knew that I, had just needed other women who knew what I was going through. And so I've created, really we have, because all the women in there, holy moly, I think about my Sharons and my Tammys and my Dawns and my Dianes and all the ladies who've been with me since, my Debs, who've been with me since the beginning. And boy, what we've created in Transform with this community. And I watch these ladies show up for themselves and also show up for other ladies. I watch them who, when ladies need support, my community is on it. Someone could say, I've had a bad day, I've had a whatever, I'm struggling. My ladies are on it before I ever can even get in and comment. We have a private messaging channel just for my ladies in Transform, and it's through a private messaging channel actually outside of, Facebook or anything like that. And then I have the weight loss course, and the weight loss course is videos, worksheets, and it's developed into 4 different stages. So I want to meet you right where you're at. I want to show you how to lose weight with tools that are easy and applicable. Has ever someone said, change your mindset? And you're like, how do I even do that? How do I even begin to do that? I've been thinking this way for, 40 some years, right? Or 50 years. And so how do I even start? That is the weight loss course. And so it has the applicable, simple, easy tools. All the videos are 3 minutes, 5 minutes, some are 2 minutes, just so you can get in and quickly learn and then, be able to apply them to your life. And so, who this works for, I want you to know exactly who this program works for. Women who've been on the diet roller coaster, women who are ready to do something different, women who don't want to diet anymore. If you're looking for a diet plan or an exercise plan, this isn't the program for you. And women who want to start showing up for themselves, who don't want to quit on themselves any longer, it could be some ladies who maybe they've lost some weight. I think about Lonnie. She came to me and she had lost 63 pounds with another program, but she had been on a plateau and she was starting to gain it back. And she realized that she really needed the mindset change. And so she came to Transform, and now Lonnie has lost another 20 pounds with Transform. And I'm so excited for her. She wants to get married, renew her vows, because when she first got married, she was really heavy, and she wants to buy a really beautiful wedding dress and renew her vows with her husband. I know, it gives me chills right now, actually. And, maybe it's for ladies who gained weight, maybe like for me, I've been on the diet roller coaster since I was 8, but I have ladies in Transform who were thin, as children. And then after they had children or in their adult lives, they gained weight. I think about Tammy, I'm going to talk about you, my love, because she just hit a really big milestone. She just went into Wonderland. If you know what that is, it's under 200 pounds. She's lost 40 pounds with Transform, and she has not been under 200 pounds since she had her son. I think it was like 21 years ago. And Tammy, I love you. I'm so proud of her. And I remember her actually telling me that, she just couldn't see herself getting under 210 pounds. Like, she just did not think it was possible until she did, until she got under 210 pounds, for sure. And so, I think, ladies, and for some of you, I know, I love me some Tammy. I think, ladies, for some of you who are like, you might be thinking, I don't have the time. How can I do this? Like, I have this busy life. Loves, everything is customizable and Transform. And what that means is you get to decide. I have ladies who are successful. No lady does it all the same. Some ladies come to the coaching calls. Some ladies participate in our community. Some ladies, they just love the coursework. Some ladies love to listen to everything on our replay, because everything in Transform is on replay. You might also be thinking, I don't know where to begin. You do not have to worry. When you join, we have everything spelled out for you. You will know exactly what to do. We have a 30-day success roadmap where in the first 30 days, you will be able to see success and you'll be able to start to implement the tools that I teach. And, I know some of you ladies are thinking like, oh, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. Love, we got you. This is why I think the community is so important too, because I think there's some accountability in communities, meaning I think ladies try to do it on their own. I mean, you could. I have a podcast. I teach a lot of my tools in there. I have a free course. But then when you want to quit, right, you don't have that group that's like, hey, let's pulling you back in, like, hey, what do you need? How can I help you? Or even the inspiration. I mean, I think about all of the inspirational, we have these channels called Transformation Tuesday and then weight loss celebrations, and ladies are always posting in there, their weight loss celebrations and their inspiration. Or we have this thing we call Tribe Chat, where ladies post inspirational quotes. That is what the community is all about. And so, the 4-stage course, the value of it, really it's a $2,000 course, almost. I say $1997. It's almost a $2,000 course. It really is. It is an unbelievably proven weight loss course, and it has everything that you need to lose weight. And then we have the coaching, and the value of that each month is almost $500. So between the weight loss course and the coaching, you're getting almost $2,500 worth of value. And then, my love, like add in the community. And the community just puts it over the top, right? And you're getting that. And so the total value is around $2,800 in Transform that you're getting. And so, I have to tell you, I have some bonuses. They're expiring tonight. So I really wanted to come and tell you ladies about them. The surprise box, so the bonus box, what I mail to you when you join Transform, it's expiring tonight. And it has in it a weight loss, the actual, this has all the worksheets, right? So all of the Transform worksheets are in this. So you'll get that, and then you'll get some other little goodies in there. I love to over deliver and have amazing things. So you're going to get this beautiful box with all kinds of sorts of things to help you get started. And then you're going to get the 30-day success roadmap. And this success roadmap, I actually have one right here. This success roadmap, I don't know if you can see that, but it really will, and this comes in your box, this really will show you how to get started. And then on top of all that, the other bonus that you're going to get is the bonus of the Future Self Workshop. And it's on replay, so you'll get that plus the workbook. And it's everything that you need to start 2021. Honestly, it's it's a really good workshop. And so everything that you are going to get is about $3,200. We'll say $3,150. With all of the bonuses, the weight loss course. So I want to ask you a question. So one, no, I'm not going to charge $3,200, though I could actually. But I want to ask you, so if all this program, Transform, got you was for you to lose weight for good, to where weight loss was in your rear view mirror. I think of Sharon, who's in maintenance, who's lost 116 pounds. She's in maintenance. She's been in maintenance. Hi, Susan. And she, weight loss, that's not what she's working on. You know what she's working on? She's thinking about going back to school. She's dreaming. Her mind, instead of worrying about losing weight, her mind is now thinking about all the other things. She's wearing amazing clothes. Her boyfriend bought her all these cute shirts. I know, for Christmas. And she fit into this dress that she hasn't fit into. And I don't know, Sharon, how long. You have to comment on here. I don't know how long it was, but it was a bit. And so if all this program got, would it be worth that amount of money if you never had to worry about your weight? If you could lose weight for good, you never had to go looking for something else, you'd be living your best life in a body that you loved. Ladies. But the investment is only $49. I mean, I want to make it affordable for every lady because this is how strongly I feel about this program and changing women's lives. And I used to have last year a $219 joining fee, and because of the pandemic, and I decided I was going to waive that temporarily. I'm still doing it at the beginning of this year. And so for right now, you can join Transform tonight for $49. It's really a no-brainer, honestly, because all of the value that you're going to get, and you're actually going to feel better. I just did a survey to my members, and I asked them 3 questions. Okay, these were the questions. These were all of my Transform ladies. I asked, have you lost weight with Transform? That was the first question. The second question, has your relationships improved? And the third question was, do you feel better overall with Transform since you've joined Transform? Have you lost weight with Transform? 95% of the ladies who responded to the survey have lost weight. Are your relationships better? 92% of the ladies that responded, their relationships are better. Third question, do you feel better since you've joined Transform? 100%. I did not have one no on that question. Diane, woo, woo, woo. This is what you get with Transform. It is, and you can go right now if you're feeling like, okay, I gotta get in, beeflycoaching.com/join now. And you can join right now tonight, and we'll get you in tonight. And this is the results with Transform. I tell you, ladies, this is my life's work. My life's work. I want, I could have been a coach, a one-on-one coach. I had an executive program, and, I could charge thousands of dollars for one-on-one coaching with me, but it's not what I wanted. I wanted to help women get off the diet roller coaster. Because we're better than a number on our scale, and we are worth this work on ourselves. We are worth more than a number on the scale. We are beautiful and amazing and powerful. We can change the world. We are the mothers and the sisters and the aunts. We are the women of this world, and we are more than a number on our scale. And so this is why I do this work. This is why I come and spend this time, and I put, all of the research and all the investment that I put into Transform, because I want to help ladies lose weight for good. And I want weight to just be something they used to think about. And I want them to feel better in their lives, have better relationships with themselves, better relationships with the people in their lives. That is my mission, for ladies to live their best lives in a body that they love. And so, I really, want to ask you, you stayed with me, you listened, why are you here? And why do you want something different? And I know that being on the diet roller coaster can leave you feeling hopeless, feeling like you can't lose weight, feeling like a failure, like you're not anything more than a number on the scale. It can have you leaving, feeling frustrated, feeling like you can't, you don't even know where to begin, right? But I just want to tell you, you're just not ready to quit, or you wouldn't have stayed this long. And you have 2 choices, 2. You can keep searching for the solution out there. You can keep looking for the keto and the diet plans and all the things and the Whole30s and all the things. You can. Or you can invest in yourself today and start taking action towards your weight loss journey. And, I believe in this program because it is what I still do today. I struggled with my weight. I was successful in many areas of my life, and I struggled with my weight for my entire life. Honestly, I came out 9 pounds, 3 ounces. I have had all the negative emotions about it. And I learned something different. And it started with coaching, community, and then, of course, the tools. And it's all in Transform, and it's all waiting for you. So I hope you come join us. And, loves, you're just really worth this work. And whatever happens, whatever you decide, you are more than a number on the scale. This I know for sure. You are 100% worthy and 100% lovable. So much love for all of you ladies. I love you ladies. Transform ladies. I will see you tomorrow night. We have a coaching call and a live tomorrow night. I'm so excited. I love spending time with my ladies. If you join Transform tonight, there's a welcome call on Thursday. I'll see you there. Bye, my loves.